Hi, my name is Grace. Welcome to Geothermal Rotorua. I am an author, an artist, and I love to live in the geothermal area. And one of my favourite things about it is the steam cooker here. Now back there we have a boiling mud hole. You can see the steam coming up from it, and it gives us our heat for our buildings and our water, and the steam comes into this box and we can cook with it. It's just brilliant. I love it. So today I'm starting a new thing. It's called a Perpetual Stew that I've been learning about. I've heard about it before, but I just sort of looked into it yesterday and thought, well, yeah, I can do this because we have this steam power available to us perpetually, so why not give it a go? Welcome to day one of Perpetual Stew. Now, you can look this up. It's a thing that existed a lot before when people had fires on the go continually, and so it would never get cold, so it could never grow bacteria. And I'm going to put a cup of lentils in here. Oh, not quite a cup, near enough. I'll put some more in tomorrow. And need for every cup of lentils you need 3 cups of water, so I'm just going to pop that in. 1, 2, and 3. Now you can do this in a crock pot. But I realised, just like yesterday, that I have the perfect situation to do this in. Let's put some miso in here and mix it up to give some flavour to the lentils. Oh, that's a bit frozen. Must have been in the cold part of my fridge. Let's see. Well, I guess I don't have to mix it until afterwards, but I have to remember to mix it, or that'll be really strong. But I can do that afterwards, and I'll use up the rest of that another day. It needs using up. I've explained before, but I live in a place where there is a geothermal area and a lot of geothermal activity, and right where I live there is a steam box, and we can cook in there at any time without using power, and it keeps it at a steady 100 degrees Celsius boiling temperature. It's about 200 Fahrenheit. So I figure if something goes in there, then it can't get cold to a temperature where bacteria could grow. So here I'm going to add some potatoes that I've chopped up. They're a bit wrinkly because they're from the bottom of a bag I've been using for a long time. There we go. They're just fine. I'll leave the skins on because it's good fibre, and then some sweet potato as well. So just whatever I have of that. I'm not measuring anything. This is not a thing that you need to measure. And over here we have some leeks. So I don't know how long this is going to go on for, but I think it seems like a fun thing, and I can do it without using any extra electricity because we do this with the geothermal, and it's worth a try. And the stew changes from day to day as you put things in and take things out. I think if I eat it once or twice a day, maybe skip a day if I'm sick of it, but you can always put things in to change the character of the flavour. I think I'll keep dairy out of it because I don't know what would happen to milk or cheese if I boiled them for that long, but I may add some, once I've served up my bowl for the night, I might end up adding some aioli or some cheese or whatever. Some yogurt if it ends up spicy, but I don't really want it too spicy, so I'm probably not going to do that. I think I'm also going to be careful about putting in green leafy stuff like spinach and silver beet that doesn't take any time at all to cook. So if I want that, I think I'd just put it in on one day and eat it on the next, because I don't really like the sound of how spinach might be doing after you boil it for a really long time, and I'm not ever planning to take it out, So something with a bit of substance like this leek here. Yeah, come on. And then I think that will be fine. And I've always loved living here because of the steam cooker and how easy it is just to cook things. I would do this on a daily basis for different, just some potatoes and some greens and some onions and some meat like chicken or fish or beef or whatever. Beef takes longer though. So normally I would cook potatoes, if they're chopped up like this, for about 2 hours. But let's see what happens when we cook them longer. I mean, of course, I've reheated stuff before. It's fine. It almost actually tastes better the second time around. So there's that. Okay, lots of leek, and I've got more for tomorrow as well. Put an onion in. It doesn't seem like much, one onion, but again, I'll put more in tomorrow. And so what else have we got here? Okay, so I was going to make like a bacon soup, but the bacon that you normally put in soup was quite expensive last week when I went to the supermarket, so I just got these pork shoulder chops, and I'm putting them in a separate pot inside of this one to make some space, because the wrapper said on it may contain small sharp bones, and we don't want those getting lost in the broth. So I'm going to cook it separately in there, and all the juices from the pork can go in this pot, and we'll mix that in afterwards. But this is frozen at the moment. And normally I would cook this for at least 4 hours even if it wasn't frozen. So we're going to do that overnight and see what it looks like tomorrow. And when it's cooked, I'll go through it and make sure there's no bones before I mix it in with the rest and eat it. Okay, so it's the lid, and I'm gonna actually get some tape and put a label on it, because this is a shared steam cooker and someone might see it there and wonder what it is. So what can I fit on here? Something like that. My scissors, a bit oniony, that's alright. Okay, so what am I gonna write on here? There's not actually that much space. I know this tape is okay in the steam cooker because I used it to fix a hole on one of my smaller billies, and it's fine. So I'm going to put on here. Here we go. I think this is a permanent marker. Yep. Hopefully it sticks around. There we go. Put on there Ace's Forever Stew. Ace is one of my nicknames. It's just my name but a bit shorter. Because I obviously don't have room for much else on it. So let's get that in the cooker. So you need the welding gloves for this because it's pretty hot in there, and as you can see my glasses are all steamed up. I'm having to look over them a little bit so I can't see anything at all really. It's alright, it'll cool down in a minute. But I bought these welding gloves when I moved here, best thing ever. Just kept getting internet ads for welding courses for a while after that. It was a bit odd, but I installed an ad blocker after that and it was much better. So thanks for watching, and let's hope this stew has a long journey.